next 2 years are going to be what I call Operation Legacy. And what I'm trying to do is package everything, the archives, the company, the in-charge movement, and use my experience, my knowledge, my connections to share it. And I was lucky to be the woman I wanted to become, the woman I wanted to be, and I want to be able to pass that on.
You became the woman you wanted to be through a family history, generations of people. And I'd like to go back a little bit in time and talk about your mother. She had Greek roots. She was born.
My mother was born in Salonika, and but she came as a little girl, very very young little girl, to Belgium. And the reason why everyone's mother is important, but I think that what can explain the trajectory of my life is my birth. My birth was a miracle, and it was a triumph over misery. My mother was in the concentration camp 18 months before I was born. She spent 13 months there. She was in Auschwitz, she worked in Birkenau, she did the Death March, she went to Ravensbrück, and yet another camp. And by the time she was liberated, she weighed 29 kilos. Now, 29 kilos is the weight of my leg. But she survived. And she came back. Her mother could not believe that she had survived. And she fed her like a little bird. Every 5 minutes, she would give her a little bit of food so that her stomach would not explode. And within 6 months, she was normal. She was always tiny. She was never more than 45 kilos, but nevertheless. So her fiancé came back from Switzerland, and they got married. And the doctor said, no matter what, you have to wait 3 years to have a child, because she will not survive, and her child will not be normal. And sure enough, 13 months after, I was born, and I was not normal. and my mother used to say, God saved me so that I can give you life. By giving you life, you gave me my life back. You are my torch of freedom. So I was born with a torch of freedom in my hands, and which could be heavy for a little girl, but it was a blessing, because my mother was very tough. If I was afraid, she didn't want two things. Fear, not an option. She never wanted me to be afraid. If I was afraid of the dark, she would lock me in the dark closet. Today she could be arrested for that. But as a result, I'm not afraid. And the other thing is, no matter what, never be a victim. So she made me tough. She made me responsible. And actually, yesterday I wrote that because I'm starting a new book. And I never had thought about that. Responsibility equals freedom. Because if you are responsible for yourself, if you are true to yourself, is the only way to be free.